welcome to Now I Get It, where we talk about the pros and cons of everything. So last episode, we talked about the pros and cons of magnesium. As you can tell, this is not the best setup, but I'm trying to get information out there. So this is my whiteboard, and I've updated it about the magnesium things that we discussed last episode. If you want, you can go into it and delve into deeper about magnesium, but just to touch base, it is 99% of it is stored in our bones, muscular and non-muscular structure throughout our body. It is used in over 300 enzymatic processes. Think MTHFR and the whole methylation cycle of what you're doing to actually, like, you take in food, you produce enzymes to break it down, and then you go into the methylation cycle, what you do with it, of telling you, your body, where to actually send all these chemical compounds and what to do with it. B vitamins, everything. So it's used in over 300 of those processes. We need excess to create new cells. I linked the information with that and with all these things in the last episode, so you can go back and find it. It's crucial for our central nervous system, for detoxing, sleep, cellular turnover, happy hormones, neurotransmitters, and strong synaptic connections, plus other stuff that I probably talked about in the last episode, but it's super crucial. It's not in our soil the way it used to be, and everybody, I don't want to say an absolute statement, but everybody needs it. So magnesium, crucial, super needed. It's also needed on a cellular level for ATP Krebs cycle with your mitochondrial. So with your mitochondrial system. So, which is every single cell of our body. The mitochondria is like a little powerhouse. So the next video that we are talking about is so exciting because I get to like bridge what I do in one modality of being a practitioner to another modality of being a practitioner. So I get to bring in some of the stuff I do with kinesiology and Chinese medicine. So I'm excited for this video. So we went over that stuff. I have a whiteboard that I need to keep on track. Otherwise, I will talk all day. I love health. I will talk all day, really. So the next thing is chakras. Woo. Okay, so chakras are not a new age thing. They really aren't. Like, chakras were described based on the way that they could describe it for thousands of years, right? Like, we have electrons and we have protons. We have, negative and we have positive. And so when we're talking about chakras, what we're actually talking about is our electrical body, which we know we all have. Like, think EKG or MRI or EEG. Like, these are 101 tests and scans that we get done to make sure our body is alive. Like, not even, are you injured? Do you have some horrible symptom? Just like, literally, is your body flowing? That term probably sounds familiar. Flow. Yes, the electrical flow of our body. And they described it as chakras. So the scans that we get done with the electrical body, they actually verify pathways of heightened electrical points. And those electrical points that are heightened, they actually correlate with what we call meridians and chakras. So meridians are kind of like the arteries of our electrical body. So they flow throughout our body, and they're like the powerhouse hubs of this electrical body's flow. Just like we have actual arteries in our body that are the powerhouses, they're bigger than veins, of the actual blood and oxygen that flows through our body. So our meridians are the powerhouse arteries of the flow throughout our body. Now, all of those meridians flow in and out to things called chakras. Chakras are what I liken to on our physical body, our organ system. Our organs are all kind of lined up like right here. Like, we don't have organs in our appendages, right? They're pretty much all right here and here, our head. Well, that's where our chakras are as well. That's our electrical body's organs. That's the best way I can summarize it. And I know it's super layman's terms. My son's indicating, what is it?
It's the core of your body.
Yeah, it's in the core of your body, right? So like, the meridians are like the flow in and out, like the arteries. And the chakras are like the core of your body, like the main organ systems. So anyway, they line up right in here. So when we're talking about chakras, it's not woo, it is scientific. You can actually look it up. There are scans that are completely outside of the modalities I've done. Actually, can you grab that book, William, The Body Electric? It's right behind you, right there in my lending library. I have a lending library for clients, so if you come and see me, you can borrow some books. It's right there, it's black. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna give a shout out for this book. Okay, so actually you might wanna give a shout out because you're like right there. So The Body Electric it's a great book, but it studies the electromagnetism and the foundation of life. This book was completely made outside and written completely outside of Chinese medicine, completely out of kinesiology, but it's a great one. There's also another one. You know what? I'm gonna have you grab another one. It's right there. It's white. It says light. And I hope you guys are still with me because I love this stuff. So I hope you're listening to it. So Light, Medicine of the Future by Lieberman. This is also a really great book. And I love this one too. And so I need to be quiet because I'm going to keep talking about this stuff instead of being on point. So magnesium, I'm going to get back. Okay, so magnesium. Magnesium is literally used for every cell of our body. So what I was thinking and what I did is I thought, you know, there are 7 chakras for our body, and that's the electrical part of our body, and it relates to every single organ system and function in our body. Magnesium does the same, but on the physical, right? So what I did is I combined essential oils based on each frequency of each chakra. So there's 7 of them, to magnesium oil. So they're rollers. The rollers look like this. You want me to bring it? It's literally not a labeled one. It's not a labeled one. So this is one of my base ones without the essential oil in it. But yeah, you just roll it on, and it's magnesium that you roll on, and it has a correlating chakras frequency to it. In other words, it has a correlating chakras essential oil. So what that means, in again, a not woo way, is you ever smell rose oil, right? You smell rose oil and you kind of think of all things motherhood, okay? So that's your heart chakra. If you ever smell juniper or cedar or pine, right? That's a whole other chakra because it's a whole other feeling. And each of the chakras are a feeling. So like for the first chakra, I put patchouli oil in it because patchouli is very grounding. If you smell it, it really does smell earthy. And most patchouli is actually made by fermenting the patchouli plant, and then so that fermentation, that ground process, and then you get this really smoky, earthy smell to it, and you smell like you're grounded. You smell down to the earth, right? So when you add that to the magnesium, then you have the first chakra, and which is amazing, you're able to bring that frequency with the magnesium bound to that product throughout your entire body, because as that magnesium travels, so does the other things with it. So it is an oil, and I'm normally a water person, so it is limited, not gonna lie. We love the water products that we talk about because they're immediate in your system in less than 5 minutes. And this is an oil, but at the same time, it's a topical transdermal way to get magnesium and these oils into your body for a whole different kind of mindset and reasoning. So I hope this was beneficial, and if you have any questions, let me know. And this is it for the magnesium videos. Bye. Oh, wait, I actually have more. Told you I could talk like all day. Okay, so I forgot to say in the last one how you can make magnesium oil, so I was gonna put it in this one. So you can actually make magnesium oil. Go on Amazon, order the big things of flakes, and if you have, it's just a half and half ratio. So if you have 1 cup of the flakes, then you have 1 cup of the water, equal ratio. And then you just cook it down. So bring it to a boil it down, and eventually when that's brought down, then you have magnesium oil. If you bring it down too much, you're back to magnesium flakes. So that's about it, and I think that's it, right? Good. Now you get it.